President Trump goes to Virginia this morning to celebrate an important moment for the state's first colonial settlers. The trip is being overshadowed by his ongoing criticism of Democratic Congressman Elijah Cummings, where race has been invoked. Errol Barnett is in Williamsburg, Virginia, ahead of the president's visit. Errol, how are local lawmakers responding to the feud?
Well, Anthony, with some resistance, Virginia's Black Caucus is boycotting the president's speech today for what they call his racist rhetoric and attacks on black lawmakers. All of it, they believe, makes him ill-suited to commemorate this historic moment. Meanwhile, the president met on Monday with the group he described as inner-city pastors, which included the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
The president is concerned about the whole nation.
Evangelist Alfred King was among a group of pastors invited to meet behind closed doors with President Trump at the White House Monday. King, like fellow attendee Reverend Bill Owens, are vocal supporters of the president and defended the meeting.
It was 2 hours of discussion. That's not a photo op.
For several weeks, President Trump has increased attacks on congressional people of color who've been critical of him, calling Congressman Elijah Cummings racist and tweeting that 4 female Democrats should go back to the, quote, crime-infested places from which they came. On Monday, President Trump called the Reverend Al Sharpton a con man who, quote, hates whites and cops.
If he really thought I was a con man, he'd be nominating me for his cabinet.
Sharpton criticized the president for his attacks on Cummings and his district, which includes Baltimore.
But he has a particular venom for blacks and people of color.
The event today in Virginia takes place 400 years since the first legislative assembly set the foundation for American democracy. Kathy Spangler is overseeing the commemoration. Some black lawmakers are boycotting parts of the commemorative event because it includes President Trump.
The reality is, this is our democracy. And we invite all Americans to be part of the conversation and the struggle and the challenge of that conversation that's more authentic and genuine. That's what we need.
Now, organizers wanted today's event to be a message about American unity, but underscoring just how divisive the president's rhetoric is, the state's black lawmakers will hold a separate commemorative event this morning at the same time in a completely different location. Michelle?
Unity clearly needed in this nation. Errol, thank you.